Hello everybody, this is going to be a tutorial on how to beat Beppi the Clown without taking damage. To keep things simple, I'm just going to be using the Peashooter weapon and the smoke dash charm, although the roundabout weapon is also a good one in this fight. So Beppi has got 4 phases. The first phase is Beppi and the Dodgem with the ducks appearing. The main threat in this phase is the ducks above. You want to be shooting those as soon as they appear, as Beppi himself is quite easy to avoid. All you have to do is stay near the edges and dash over him. Don't stay in too near the center of the arena, as he can actually get really close to the sides. So try and stay as far away as possible. The yellow ducks can carry those light bulbs, which once dropped cause a fire to sprout. So you want to try and be shooting them as soon as they appear, and be extra careful when you're on the right side of the arena, as they can drop as soon as they appear in the arena. And then the purple ones, which is parry for extra special attacks. Second phase is where balloon mobs start spawning and the roller coaster appears for the first time. When you're on the roller coaster, your focus should be on avoiding everything pretty much. Avoiding the mobs, getting rid of the mobs. You can do damage if you want, but I would recommend just focus on getting through it without taking damage. And then this part is where you can get most of the damage in. You can either do it this way, which is a little bit safer, where you focus on getting rid of the mobs first and then doing damage, or we can do it a different way in a sec. But yeah, here we're just focusing on avoiding the mobs, letting the train take us down, just avoiding everything. Or you can do it this way, where we just focus on getting as much damage in as possible, going through this phase as quick as possible, and just dodging around the mobs. So it's your preference, whether you focus on getting rid of the mobs first, then doing damage, or doing damage and then dodging around the mobs. Third phase with the 2 horses, the yellow or the green one. When there's no roller coaster, it's really easy to avoid. You just stay underneath the horse and fire upwards. The green horse fires 2 sets of 2 anvils, which you can smoke dash through. Or the yellow horse, which fires off a very quick set of anvils. Also here you can smoke dash through the mobs on the train, but it is very, very tight, so you have to be right next to them just before getting hit, so be careful about that. But yeah, you don't want to be in the air when the yellow horse first appears, because it fires it off very quickly, so make sure you're on the ground when that yellow horse first appears. And the green anvils one you can smoke dash through pretty easily. But yeah, when the roller coaster is appearing, make sure you're on that before focusing on the horse, as if you try and jump while the anvil's in the air as the roller coaster is just appearing, it's very easy to get hit either by the front of the train or the anvils. Final phase is this phase. We can go between the platforms either by smoke dashing or jumping between them, and the roller coaster appears a lot quicker. What we want to do is when two of these mobs appear, as they'll appear 2 on one side at first, is getting rid of them. We drop down between them, and I use the EX attacks to get rid of them as quick as possible. So we see 2 drop on the left side, so we drop on the left side and we get rid of them as quick as possible, as it's much easier to avoid 2 mobs. You can get rid of all 4 of them if you want, but I just get rid of 2 normally. That's personal preference. And then normally by the time it's the 3rd spawn, you should have done enough damage to get rid of them to finish the fight. But yeah, just be careful in that final phase, as the roller coaster does appear a lot quicker, so keep an eye in the background just to be safe, especially if you are on the right hand side of the arena. But yeah, just make sure to get rid of those 2 mobs. But yeah, that is Beppi the Clown. If there is any queries on that, then put them in the comments below. I'm also live on Twitch on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays if you need to query anything, and as always there's going to be written tips in the description breaking everything down. So if you enjoyed the video, got some value, then hit the like button, click subscribe, and I shall see you in the next video.